Hi, this is the Epomaker EK68. Let's get to the unboxing first. Inside is the keyboard itself in this plastic wrap. Some accessories are the Type-C cable, accent keycaps, keycap and switch puller, and 3 extra switches. Under all of those is the manual. Onto the specs. The EK68 is a 65% gasket-mounted keyboard from Epomaker. It has a two-piece case design and the only available color is in this gunmetal gray colorway, which makes it look like aluminum but it's not. It's just plastic, which is quite surprising. It has a hot-top south-facing PCB with perky RGB, with a steel plate and a few foams inside like plate, PE, and case foam. It has a rotary knob on the top right. And by the arrow keys is this indicator light if it's charging. It supports wired, Bluetooth, and 2.4 GHz connectivity, which you can change the modes on the back together with the Mac and Windows switch. And a very welcome addition is a cutout for the USB dongle so you won't lose them. And on the bottom are the 2-stage risers and a sticker in the middle. There are 2 keycap sets available, this black gold which is in OEM profile and a black purple which is in cherry profile. It's a bit weird why they are different profiles, but both are double shot PBT with a rough texture. Switches of choosing are Gateron Pro Yellows and Epomaker's Bluebird, Flamingo, or Budgerigar. And this keyboard cost at around $90. Let's hear the stock sound test. It's pretty decent for a beginner keyboard. The stabs are a bit rattly, especially the spacebar. There was a lot of ticking, which honestly if they would have done a good job in the first place, this would have been already great. But I guess some lube and some tuning needs to be done. The Gateron yellows are actually quite good, smooth and not at all scratchy since all of them are already factory lube. In terms of sound, they're creamy but a bit muted for me. Typing actually is quite satisfying. Wasn't used to OEM profile, but after a couple of minutes, I finally got the hang of it. You actually don't feel that much bounce. I guess this is due to the steel plate. It'll only bounce when you're pushing it hard, which kinda defeats the purpose of gasket mounting. Just wish they had gone with a PC plate. Overall, I like the design of the EK68. Especially the side profile, it looks so premium. And the case finish that makes it look like alu, it just comes together. Overall, it's just a simple design which I appreciate. The biggest problem probably is opening it up. I've seen other people struggle opening and got their boards scratched up because they went with a tab mechanism for the top housing, which is like the Ako 5075S, which you have to pry under the top housing to open it up. That's why I didn't bother modding the inside. Overall, this is a nice keyboard. People can use this straight out of the box, which is probably the goal of Epomaker. This actually has a bare bones version in China called GMK67, which they probably rebranded. I just wish EK68 has a PC plate like the GMK67 because I would like that more in my opinion. For people who are skeptic of buying in AliExpress or Taobao, the EK68 is still a good option. Tune the stabs, and that's probably all the mod you'll do since keycaps are fairly decent and switches are quite nice because they're all factory lube.